Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you are new here, karibu sana, and if you've not subscribed, manze, just press that red subscribe button and be part of this gang. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always clicking to my videos and watching them, sharing, liking, and all that good stuff. So in today's video, I'll be showing you how to bake a banana bread cake without using an oven. Yeah guys, it's very possible. You don't have to, you're craving cake and you're like, oh, I don't have an oven, I can't bake. No. Watch this video till the end and you will see how you can do this. Of course, you start by mashing 3 to 4 bananas. Mash until the blend vizuri, so that now you can go ahead. After mashing, you can mash with a masher or just a fork. You put that aside and then you go to the next ingredients. So mash. Anyway, it's mashing. Mash the bananas. Make sure you use the overripe bananas, guys. So you put that aside and go to the next ingredient. My next ingredients are wet ingredients. We start with the wet ingredients, as I'm going to show you. So I'll start with 2 eggs and I'll be breaking each egg so that you may come across a rotten one and you throw it away. So I will be starting with the eggs. I break one by one. So those are 2 eggs. The next I'll be using is some sugar. Guys, if you're able to get the caster sugar, that is the best, but I'm just using the normal sugar. Just the normal sugar. The caster sugar is much easier to blend. You don't have to use a lot of force. So I'll be using these measuring cups. You guys, don't ignore the measuring cups. They are very important. While I was not using these measuring cups, I was just using the normal cups, the teacups, and I was really making a mess. I don't know. So just invest in these measuring cups. They are only $2 or 200 bob, and they are very effective. So make sure you get yourselves this. So there you have it. That's my sugar and the eggs put together. Then the next ingredient, but don't worry, the ingredients will be listed in the description box below. So make sure you click there and you will see I will have listed the ingredients, just in case you miss or I miss mentioning any. So the next is milk. But then I noticed I used too much too much wet ingredients until this cake was super moist. It was moist, you guys. I even thought it wouldn't cook well because it was so flabby. It was just wobbling like this. I was like, wow, this is gonna be I don't know, but it came out very well, as you're going to see at the end of the video. The next ingredient is oil, vegetable oil, and this red cup is a third. So I'll be putting 3 of those. So clearly you can tell this cake is super moist. All these wet ingredients are too much. But not to worry, because we will still have our moist cake, our banana bread cake. So I started with the wet ingredients first. I think that is the much easier way to start. You start with the bananas, then you start putting you put that aside, then you start putting or mixing the wet ingredients together. Okay, this is my super secret ingredient, and this is the natural yogurt, guys. This recipe, when you put this yogurt, you will notice the difference, guys. Make sure it is the natural, the plain yogurt. Don't add the flavored one. So this is just the mala, the maziwa mala, the natural one. Okay, not the flavored. Oh god, this gives the cake some flavor, some nice taste, guys. So try putting that in your banana cake or bread. Okay, So I just went to grab my spatula, not spatula, God, my whisk, so that I can whisk these ingredients together. But well, I think it's one more ingredient I need to add. Yes, this vanilla essence, guys. Vanilla essence. You can put vanilla essence or vanilla extract. Vanilla goes very well with bananas, so please don't forget to put this vanilla essence. I'll be putting just a little bit. I'll be putting a teaspoon of the vanilla essence. So yeah, just kidogo. Don't overdo it. But I think I noticed mine spilled off, but it's all good. It's all good, guys. It shall be well. Guys, please, if you're new and you've not subscribed, I have really noticed most of you guys watch the videos but have not yet hit that subscribe button. Why? Support your girl. Please subscribe. And let's reach 1,000 subscribers, guys. We are road to 1,000, so, and I believe we will get there very soon. Okay, and this will only be by your help. Okay, so I'm done with the wet ingredients. I will be now whisking them up together. At this point, make sure you have eaten ugali because your hand is gonna hurt. yeah. But then you can use an electric mixer, but in this case there was no electricity in the house, so hey, I'm not gonna stop baking because there's no electricity, so I had to just whisk using my hand. And believe you me, guys, wow, by the time I was out of that whisking business, my hand was aching, but we move on regardless. Okay, so you're gonna whisk until they blend together. Okay, yeah, you see, like that. But if you can get caster sugar, that is the easiest you can mix with, guys. So make sure you look for caster sugar if you get to the supermarket. Okay, so the next, I'm done with now the wet ingredients. Next we have the dry ingredients, and of course our main dry ingredient is the flour, all-purpose flour. Okay, someone was asking if you can use self-raising. Okay, I'm not very sure. I think you can still use it because you don't need to bother with the baking powder and all that stuff. But in my case, I just use the all-purpose flour. I think you can use any flour as long as it's a baking flour. Okay, is it flour or flour? Yeah, baking flour. So I'm gonna be scooping 1.5 cups. But later on I discovered I think you can even use 2 cups. Yeah, but 1.5, in my case I used 1.5, and it still came out very well. So I'm gonna be leveling the first cup. Okay, you see the importance of these 2 cups. Actually, they are very, very essential. If you can, you guys, I cannot fail to insist enough, get measuring cups. Okay, so I'm gonna be leveling it like that, and here we go. Our first dry ingredient is this 1 cup flour. Boom, I put it there. Okay, so I placed it very well there, but hey, just watch out for the next episode. Oh God, the flour was too heavy for this sieve. It fell in the bowl. Hey, I just had to ask for assistance. Oops, look at that. Anyway, these are the casualties of baking. Baking and filming at the same time. I had to ask for assistance. So there we have it. So the next is a half. Yeah, I said I used 1.5 cups of the flour. So there we have it. 1.5 cups. Yeah, so next I'll be putting this bicarbonate of soda. Very, 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 very critical. Don't miss out on this ingredient, bicarbonate of soda, to neutralize all those, the bananas, using the natural yogurt, yeah, so that we can get the right flavor. So I'll be putting a teaspoon of this bicarbonate. Yeah, it helps a lot. Yeah, so 1 teaspoon of bicarbonate. There we have it. Okay. The next, of course, is the baking powder. What is cake without a baking powder? Nataka ifure namna gani? You want it to bulge? You need the baking powder, guys. It is common sense. Baking powder is like a must in any baking thingy. Okay, so I'll also be putting a teaspoon of the baking powder. Okay, you can use a teaspoon to a tablespoon. I think there's no harm in this, by the way. Yeah, a teaspoon, a tablespoon there, but don't put more than that. Okay, then I'll be putting a pinch of salt, or yeah, a teaspoon of salt. Okay, teaspoon of salt. There we have it. Okay. I cover my flour. Yeah, so I'm gonna be sieving the dry ingredients into this bowl. It's important to sieve, you guys, because of the air. It creates some aeration, you know, aeration. Yeah, then it makes the flour to loosen up, you know, and get ready to be baked. Yeah, so I'm sieving the flour, and then I will mix everything up together. Okay, so yeah, so yeah, I'm doing to the last grain. Yeah, so okay, so there we have it, guys. Kindly ignore any background noise you may hear around. I was editing this video in an open place, you know, just looking and finding time to film and edit all this stuff for you guys. Oh God, you see the struggles, manze. Support, guys, by just subscribing and liking the video and leaving a sweet comment down there below. It is a real struggle. Okay, so after mixing the, you know, the flour, the wet ingredients, and the dry ingredients, now at this point I put the mashed bananas. You remember the bananas you were mashing at the beginning of the video? So we put them as the last. Yeah, as the last. So yeah, I'm putting all of it. Make sure you don't leave any banana. So there we have it. So at this point, make sure now you just, it's like you're folding in. Sasa hapa, don't koroga, don't like whisk with all your strength. You're supposed to fold in gently and smoothly and swiftly. Yes, like that. Yeah, so kidogo tu, you are folding in your bananas. Okay. Yeah, guys, so I was telling you, if you hear any background noise, oh God, just know I was editing this video outside. I just wanted this video to be up by today, so that I can give you a new content. I realize I've stayed like for a week or so. I've not uploaded any video, so I had to do this. Okay, so support your girl, friends. Support your girl. Subscribing is free, by the way, just a point of information. Pressing the red button is so free. Liking, it's free. Everything is free. Okay, so now the next, I'm done with the mixture and the mixing. So the next thing, I am preparing my baking tin, and I will start by aligning the greaseproof paper. This paper, I like it because the cake will not stick down. But in case you don't have it, oh, don't stress. Don't stress. You can just apply your oil or your butter or your margarine, whatever greasy thing you have, you just apply on your baking tin. But if you have this grease-proof paper, the better. So I'll start by, now greasing my tin so that I place my paper on it. Yeah, so that's my grease-proof, and this is the pan, the bottom part of the baking tin. So I'm gonna be greasing it up, so that our cake doesn't stick. Isikwame uko chini. Yeah, so I'll be greasing, and then I place my paper. Remember, I cut out depending on the size, the round shape, the round bottom part. I'll also grease on top of the paper. Okay, I greased on the tin, on the base of the tin, so that the paper can stick on top. So I'm greasing again on top because this is where we are going to pour our mixture or our butter. I hear it's called butter. Yeah, so I also grease this other cutting on the sides, like that. Yeah, so that our cake can just, when it is well cooked, it will just go out so easily, Yeah, that's the importance of greasing the tin. So there we have it. We are done. So I will return, or rather replace, my bottom to the baking tin, and then I pour. Okay, so watch this next clip, because this is where our oven is. Oh, this is where our oven is. Oh, yeah, we are going to be preheating our oven. Check this out and see how our oven is getting preheated. Sawa. So our tin is ready, and now I'm going to be pouring the butter in. Okay, guys. Yeah, so there we have it. I'm pouring the butter in. This is gonna be moist. That cake, you bite like this and you feel like just melting in your mouth. Try this recipe. You'll not regret. Trust you me, you'll not regret. So there we have our cake. Our butter, not cake. Cake is at the end product after baking it. That's when it should be, to qualify to be called a cake. So right now this is butter. Yeah, so after this, I'm going to be, hey guys, if you have watched until this point and you've not yet subscribed, oh gosh, what are you waiting for? Just press that subscribe button and be part of this family. Yes, so I'm going to be hitting it down like this, just to give it also some air. Bounce it down there like that. Yeah, to create space and air. So guys, this is our oven. Yes, as I told you, this is my baking sufuria, baking pan. I'm gonna be using gas and salt. The white thing you're seeing there is salt, guys. Yes, you can bake using salt, and that's all, period. Okay, so I put salt in this pan. As you can tell, this sufuria pan is too dirty because I have used it several times. I don't bother washing it, by the way, because why should I wash it and I'll use it again for the same purpose, baking business? So I don't wash it at all. So even the salt, the same salt I use is the same salt I use. Oh yes, because hey, I can't keep on buying salt every time I want to bake. No. So that's another pan. So when you're baking with this salt, preheat the salt for 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, then you put this other small kifuniko or a small something huko ndani. Yeah, this. Okay, you place it inside the salt. Okay, yeah, so our salt is there, and then you cover up with this. You guys, as you can tell, these are my 2 baking pans. This is what I use to bake, and that's why they are so rusted like that. So make sure you're baking with sufurias that you don't like need to use them for other things. Okay, so just make space. You know, there you have a sufuria for ugali, the same way you have for baking. So I am placing I'm placing now my butter. Oops, I almost burnt there. Inside, remember there is that small pan, yeah, it's like a pan, kakifuniko inside. So after 15 minutes of heating the salt, you put now your baking tin inside that sufuria. Okay, the secret with this way of baking, you must be hands-on, regulating the fire, because if you are not there, the fire may be too high or too low, but mostly too high. You know this kagas, kwanza this 6 kg kanajipandishanga moto, so you have to be there to watch. Okay, so you see, that's how my baking looks like. Okay, so after placing it inside, I'm gonna be covering it up. Okay, you cover up very well, making sure there are no spaces left inside there. So you cover and wait for like 60 minutes or an hour. There we have our cake, guys. How does it look? Looks good. Let's see if it is well cooked. It is, but it is so moist. You know, I thought it has not even cooked, but putting the toothpick inside, this is how you check whether your cake is well cooked. I think it's okay. It's okay. So I'm going to be using this knife I want to remove it from the cooking pan. I mean the baking tin. Yeah, so look, that's a good cake, you guys. No oven, just your salt. Yeah, there we have it. You remember this greaseproof paper? Now you chuck it out. You see? Nice and lovely. I love it, guys. Make sure you try this recipe and you tag me. Na useme ni ile ya AC. Okay, there we have it, guys. Imagine just like that. You don't have to stress at I have no oven. Oh, I don't have this. We use anything that is available. Okay, yeah. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you. I know you're going to try this recipe. I love you all, and manze, subscribe. Road to 1,000. Yes, so ambitious, guys. See you in my next video. Love you all. Mwah.